Hello, I am Frodo and this is drive test of Izzet Jumpstart Control. Hope you will enjoy it. After giving it another few tries, I found out that the deck provided in the deck doesn't have an answer for Carnage Tyrant and is low on ways to generally deal with big creatures. And that is why I added 3 copies of Erratic Cyclops to the sideboard, and it was bullseye cause he rescued us a few times. I also failed to record some games, that is why we have just 4 of them today, and one of which is recorded with voiceover after replaying it on MTGO on fast forward. Let me know if you prefer slower way or so live recording, or if you would like to see more of voiceover after games, which is much faster option to watch. Anyway, this is the drive test and have fun. Okay, so we will begin. We have kinda slow but decent hand. We do really need to draw into island or mountain, and then we'll be right. Hope this opt will help. Okay, mountain, Skirk. Oh no, is that mono red? Probably it is. Okay, so we'll cast Sulphur Falls. And we'll hope that we can somehow draw into a land that isn't a top land, because that's pretty important here. Okay, so we are up against goblins. Okay, so they have 5 mana now, which is pretty awesome for them at least. Okay, unstep, opt. Now we have to draw a land. Oh yeah, it's a land. Nice. Love to get a snipe and then start countering stuff, but I don't know if we have time for this. At least for now. We can take 3 damage. Counter some. No. We'll see. I will cast Gutter Snipe and hope for the best. It is a blocker. Not an awesome one, but a blocker. We can see the art. I don't know why. That's a bit strange. Oh, so yeah, there goes our Gutter Snipe. That was predictable. Well, Goblin War Chief. Okay. So we take some damage. 2 lightning strikes. Spells you control. Love to draw the land. Okay, we'll see. Maybe we will ionize something. Maybe we'll lightning strike. 4 damage is not that bad, after all. Goblin Trashmaster. Okay, that's a card to ionize. We need lands, and we need them fast. We have removal, we have ionize, so yeah. But you can't win game with canisters inside and 3 lands, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe we'll be fine. Okay, Skirk Prospector. Another one. Well, I guess I will just strike this War Chief. Because I don't want this Skirk having haste. At least we'll avoid damage here. Okay, we whiffed. They are canning. It's the first time I play against goblins. It's cool. We are losing, of course. But, well, that's how it is while you stream. Risk factor. Yeah, that's a card. That is a card. Not a card we need, but a card we deserve. Well, maybe the second game will be better for us. We have plenty of removal. Okay, we'll let that in. I don't know if there is still a way that we can win. Oh, I don't think so. Risk factor. Okay, we'll ionize that, because why not? That's a nice deck. I do really like that. I don't like that we are going to get smashed by it. But well, just the deck. What is he up? Lightning strike. Risk factor. Oh, that was a decent idea. No. But at least we have a chance to survive. Okay, that's a land. Chances are really low, as our opponent has 3 cards and we have no counter spell. Maybe it's a war chief and we can lightning strike. Legion war boss. Okay, I'm okay with this. Oh, what? Ah, hell. Okay. Believe we have to. And no. There is something about this day. And I didn't copy my spell. Alright, we'll see. Now we need a removal. Cheap removal. Or a land. It's a land, at least. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3. Why? What's going on? I don't know. It's strange. Okay, we will concede. I wanted to copy that beacon board, where our chances were slim anyway, so maybe that's not that important. But still, it's not nice. I will side in some essence scatters. Think that ionize might be too slow. The same goes for gutter snipes. So we have fiery cannonade, we have the Cyclops, because they are good blockers. Canisters inside, yeah, one goes lava cores. Well, so now we have removal plenty. Maybe that would do the job. I would like to play first. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, we have Izzet Guildgate and Fiery Cannonade. So we have 4 sideboard cards. It's not bad. It's strange that I couldn't copy my beacon board. I will lose anyway that game, so it's not that important, but still, you know, you just want to cast your spells. It's not the first day I play this deck, so no, it's a bit strange. Okay, but now we will need a land. But we can begin with field. because it's a decent blocker against goblins. Okay, so 2 mana. Okay, so Recannonade gets better. No attacks, alright. It's not a land, but we need lands, so we'll opt. Always yield. And that's a shock. I would love to throw a shock someday. Oh yeah, it's a land. Nice. So now we can field, and next turn we will probably cannonade. Depends on what our opponent will cast. I think we are ahead this game. But I really like the idea of the deck. Goblins, they are my favorite modern deck. I play 8-wax, so I will block this. Maybe he has lightning strikes, so we'll lose some of our fields. Yeah, but I'm okay with this. So I will not use Cannonade just yet. I will opt. Oh, I could have cast Erratic Cyclops, but I don't think... Yeah, opt is better for now. Okay. Because Fiery Cannonade is instant speed, so if there will come any War Chief or stuff like this, we can always kill that. And that's a War Chief. So yeah. Okay, so that's beginning of combat. We will cannonade. Opponent has just 2 cards. We might win this game, because for now we are way ahead, and having 2 bacon bolts and Cyclops is pretty awesome, so now we can regularly deal some damage. Okay, 3 cards for our opponent. One was land. And what goes now? War Chief. Okay. And Lightning Mare. Nice. Okay, he attacks. We block. Because why not? I don't think they have 0 mana, 6 damage removal. Oh, it's decent. So we'll Lava Coil, Lightning Mare. Okay, we can yield the Cyclops. So there goes your Lightning Mare, there goes your War Chief. And well, I think we are in pretty decent situation. As for now, we have just to keep up our beacon bolts, cast them. We don't have any jump starters in the graveyard, but there is nothing to worry about. Okay, runaway steam. Okay, we can kill that. It's not a problem. This canisters inside it's tempting. Yeah, we'll begin with inside. Cyclops has trample, so I don't really care. Lands are okay. So yeah, we will get in with Cyclops. It's not that bad of a card. Well, normally it is, because you don't want to have just 0-8 card standing doing nothing, but well, for now it works. Okay, so now we have beacon boats targets, and I think that we win because okay, I don't really care. I could have blocked that, but it doesn't matter for now, as we will beacon boat 1. Maybe I clicked OK that game. I'm not sure. Really. Like, strange. Yeah, and that's how you win with goblins. Smash them with Cyclops. That makes sense. But for now, do I want to change anything? I don't think so. We are okay. This fiery cannonade was crucial this game. So we are 1-1. And I hope I won't pant anymore. Cause that's not fun. That's not fun to pant. Okay, no lands. It's second time. Okay, but once again we have cannonade and 3 lands, so that's what I call decent hand. Do I want this land? Probably not. Probably will get punished for that. But we'll see. Skirk. Every turn, Skirk Prospect. Maybe Shock. No, it's a beacon board, which is not that good if you don't have cheap spells. Runaway Steamkin. Okay, we can deal with that. We draw into Lightning Strike. Yeah, but for now, we just let them hit us. And probably next turn I will fiery cannonade. Yeah. Because this Steamkin will get out of range, so whenever you cast, so I have to do this my turn. Okay. So we lose 3 life. Well, we are okay with that, because this turn they will lose something more. Okay. I guess that's the moment we'll get punished for not getting that land, because having 2 Cyclops would be pretty awesome. So next turn land, and then 2 turns straight Cyclops. Okay, shot. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. I'm sorry. That is bad. Okay, but well, I don't think he doesn't have a card to cast. Okay, so it gets bigger and bigger. Now we really need that land to stay alive. Because these Steamkins, they are not that scary if you have 0-8 guy. Oh yeah, that's a land. So yeah, that's what we do. Maybe Just maybe we'll someday be able to kill off that runaway steamkins. Will you attack? You should. Okay, so we block the bigger one. Lava coil, I guess, is the best bet here. Shock. That should do it. Whenever you cast. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's better to do this now, even though we have this instant speed possibilities. He has to have 2 shocks to survive this, so I think we are okay. You don't have 2 shocks, don't you? Okay, there goes the steam key. So we just 2 for 1. But I prefer having... yeah, it's a shock. Okay, so we are getting low on life. Slowly. But it is how it is. Okay, Skirk. It's not that scary. Maybe. Maybe it's not. Because now our opponent has more mana. Which might be kinda scary. Do I want to become bold? Okay, we have shock, so we can take the risk of bolting this guy. Maybe it will work. Okay, it worked. Could also shock that prospector and yeah, some yeah, I think we should do that because we have to put some pressure on our opponent and we don't want him to have this additional mana. Maybe he's stuck with 2 war chiefs in his hand or other big stuff and he can draw into a land. Oh, it's a land. And it's a risk factor. No, that sucks. Now our opponent is full of fuel. And we can't do anything about this. Okay, we have Essence Scatter. Yeah, I guess we go on instant speed mode. Because we have to be ready for stuff coming there. He might always risk factor second time. Oh, we can allow you to. Legion Warpus. Alright, so there is one card. Okay, so we Cyclops. It's the best thing we can do, I think. Having 2 huge blockers. And combining them with risk factor might be enough. Doesn't have to be, but it might. What do we have there? We have Beacon Boat, which we don't really need. Okay, Hasty War Chief. Alright. Guess we can take the risk. Huh. That was lame. Okay, so we have bigger Cyclops. He takes 4. It's actually not bad for us. If he doesn't have ways to kill us next turn, of course. Because now we will hit him for 10. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll lose. Maybe he has like 2 lightning strikes, land and a shock in the hand, and we'll die. But still, Cyclops. That was an impressive performance from them. Okay, Legion Warboss. It's a card. But I think we can deal with this. Why would you attack? Strange. I will leave up a blocker. This is really strange. Okay, so guess we pick on board your Legion Warboss. And now we get in. No surprises. Okay, and we win. Great. But that was a nice goblin deck. I do really love it. Good luck, have fun, and we will begin. Okay. What do we have? Freelance, Cyanize, Lightning Strike. I think it's decent. We can play that way. Okay, Noir. Responded. Okay. So yeah. Here we go. Now we can just pretend that we are mono red. We let the enemy feel the fear of aggressive strategy. Oh, it's a black deck. That's not good for us, as it is easier for black deck to kill our walls. But I don't mind. We'll see how it goes. Black green. Okay. Branch Walker. Find finality. To hand. No, to the graveyard. Alright. But still, Branch Walker is too small to run over our wall. So I can hold up Ionize. We don't have to care about Branch Walker. And then we can risk factor. Just to play something. Just if our opponent wouldn't cast any card. Yeah, we will block here. We don't want to lose 3 life. Jade Light Ranger. Is that something that I want to counter? Nah, I don't think so. We have removal for that. So yeah, risk factor. We'll yield to the electrostatic field. Let us draw, please. No, damage. Well, damage is okay. We need to put pressure on our opponent. Chupacabra. Okay. So we'll have something to ionize, I believe. Oh, yeah. Definitely. If they will cast it, of course. So this turn we take 4, as we want to hold up Ionize. Then we can risk factor from our graveyard. Oh no, so we will Ionize. Not bad. 3 damage dealt. Well, I guess we can afford not blocking that, at least for now. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played that land to keep something for risk factor to discard, but we can discard big on board. And still, it might be better just to hold up Ionize. As for 5 mana, they can drop something real big. Okay, so I will block there. Lose some life. And now Seeker Squire. Maybe they don't have a land. So yeah, I will Ionize it, because I think we have to be aggressive there. Mountain will be decent thing to draw there. Ionize. Ionize is also good. Yeah, so we'll keep on countering stuff. Astrophy. We'll get a land. That is something. Is it worth keeping on that field? Maybe it is. It will be at 6. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I will counter this. Mono Ionize. So now we are in pretty good position. Seeker Squire. Okay. It doesn't change too much. Branch Walker to the graveyard. I'm okay with this. Okay, so we'll block that way. Mountain, maybe? No, it's an island. Okay, so what do I do? Maybe we'll begin with risk factor. 2, 3. We'll discard an island. Don't think they can afford taken for damage. Okay. Do we win now? I think so. 3, 4, 5, yeah. That should do it. So I don't want to wait to give our opponent a chance. Lightning strike, alright. 4 into your face. Okay, we can begin sideboarding. Guess lava coils are what we want, essence scatters, of course. Cyclops might be something useful. Don't think we need cannonades. Izzet. Maybe. Let's see what can we take out there. Once again, I think Gutter Snipe is too slow. The saying goes for 1 Chemister's Insight. one risk factor, even though it won as a game this time. To change our strategy. I think electrostatic field is decent. Shock down. We do need the opt. What can we go down? This scenario, if Izzet becomes our win condition. One expansion. And one Hyanize? I'm not sure. Maybe not. We want to keep them. One up. Yeah, we have big blockers, so I guess we can go down one field. We'll see how it goes for us. Okay, we have pretty slow mana base, but some removal and Ionize. It's decent. I can keep that. We'll see how it works for us. Okay. Nothing. Land. Okay, so I guess we have to hope that our opponent will play slow game. A land, alright. Branch Walker? Wildgrowth Walker. So this is more of a explore build. Yeah, I guess with Seeker Squires and stuff like this. This is more of a this is more of a explore build. But yeah, it is a decent card against us. Gaining life is 3 life. Wow. It's not cool. Yeah, we take 1. Is that Branch Walker? Bloodfast. Okay. It's not the worst. So we opt. Beacon board. No. Okay. Some removal, maybe? No, it's a land. But at least our Ionize is online. We'll see, we'll see. And we have risk factor, which is alright. I do like having jumpstart stuff in the graveyard. What do you seek a squire? I want them to explore. I don't think so. Okay. Because they can filter through their deck. And we don't really want them to do that. We prefer them losing lives to Bloodfast rather than gaining life. So yeah. I guess that was the right play. So I cast Field to hold up Shock. Removal. Draw a card. Lose life. Okay, I'm okay with you losing life. Maybe not with drawing cards. Seeker Squire. Okay. He will explore. But we will shock that card before it can do anything more spectacular, like growing bigger. Doom Whisperer. The graveyard. Oh, because they don't have mana. Right. I see. They see no point in attacking. Yeah. So Lava Coil. We don't want you to gain any more life. Draw a card, of course. We will deal 5 risk factor damage, I believe. 4 mana. Raska. Okay. -9. That is bad for us. Destroy. Okay. So we have to do this now. Okay, we do 1 damage. And what with the rest? Okay. Not bad. The Mind Raska Bane on 1 loyalty counter. I guess we just risk factor. Because I don't think this Cyclops is really useful for now. I would prefer having some cards. But they will probably take damage. Oh no. That's nice. So we'll hold up the Ionize. We'll see. Maybe we are getting there. It is much easier with field. Death Gorge Scavenger. Definitely no. We don't want you to gain life. I feel pretty comfortable with countering anything that our opponent would cast. But still, we don't have any jumpstart card. Okay, what do you do? No blessing. You might sacrifice. So that's strange. Okay. It's not something I wanted to see. And I guess we have to cast wherever we have. And just then we can start gaining back the game. Would love some Chemister's Insight for now, or Niv-Mizzet. There are cards that can help us. We sided out just 1. Okay, that would be decent. Oh, now they blasted. Right, Jade Light Ranger. It's not good for us. 2 cards. Raven's Chupacabra. Alright, so there will be some tubes going on. One, two, three. We can deal 3 damage. An attack. We'll lose a Cyclops next time, but we'll draw 3. 4. Okay. So we'll deal. And then we will draw. Maybe that will be enough. I know it's an instant, but I think it is pretty important to do this just now. Always yield for field. Okay, as our hand, we have 4 lands, 2 pieces of removal. Well, so I guess that's enough. It's not really good, but that's enough. I don't want to be punished for mulligan, as we would probably just throw 5 lands and nothing more. Plain, so it might be this new Saffron Olives mono white control. That would be interesting. I hope it is. Nothing, okay. Knight of Grace. Okay, we can shock that. That is not a problem. We have to start filling our graveyard to use this beacon bolt. Some moment. Okay, upped. That's okay. But I will probably just use risk factor at the end of opponent's turn. Maybe mono white knights. No. Sky Marcher, Aspirant. Alright. Yeah, he will take 4 damage, but I want to have that in graveyard to cast it later. Of course, he took 4. That's good. Okay, so now we wait. Because we can take 2 damage. I don't really care about them. Something bigger. Oh no. Okay, attack first. Okay, we don't block because we have nothing to block with. Oh no, that's not good. So we upped. Risk factor. Do I want risk factor? Well, I guess. And we'll play our risk factor in response. I don't want to lose it. Discard a card, we'll discard a mountain. Okay, he took it. Alright. Ah, nice. Just a moment too late. But I guess we can be a bit aggressive now. We have lightning strike and risk factor, so yeah, it's up to 11 damage. And I think that is a moment when our opponent will let us draw some cards. Okay, we are on 14. Something big. What can it be? Generated Lux. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1. Oh, no. Oh, that convoked it. So it doesn't do anything. Well, but I don't want this big body here. So yeah, we'll just counter that. Guess we mind phase opt. We are looking for something, I'm not sure for what. Ionize would be good. think we are in pretty good shape. Chemisters inside. Go slow. Oh, that's better. Okay. Guess we pass. I would love to cast that risk factor twice. I believe it depends on what our opponent plans to do with his cleric. Okay. Another fat guy. Oh. There he is. So, yeah. Risk factor. And we have to see what our opponent's going to do about it. He takes it. Okay, so I guess we win. We can do it now. I think it's better since our opponent is just tapped out. And we had expansion to copy our lightning strike. So what is our plan? That plane. Because fiery cannonade is decent. Probably sided out the removal, so we will bring in Niv Mizzets. We take Essence Scatters, Lava Coils, Cyclops are decent, because they are pretty big and then don't have that big creatures. So maybe I will... Well, we don't really need this kind of cards to play it a bit faster. Maybe one inside down, one expansion. Shocks are right. Ionize, I don't know, it's so good. It's really... I don't know. One risk fact. Maybe another one in canisters inside. I don't want to be too low on them. Guess one risk factor. It is really good card, but now we can win with Niv Mizzets and Cyclops. So we don't need... I will place it with them. Well, we can try that. At least if we draw into Niv Mizzet, we have lands to cast and we have upped shock. We'll see if that's enough. Jan is welcome. Alright. We are not that much of a burn deck. Of course. We are not that much of a burn deck now, so I guess we can survive. Jan is welcome. Okay, cleric. That is something to shock. I will opt. That's not easy. Oh, I think we need something else. Well, canisters inside. Maybe there's something else that we need. Oh, and it's another Cyclops. We will shock the cleric because he might have some pump spells. We don't want him to have this opportunity. Okay, he exiled, of course. So We have just one spell in graveyard. And we are 2 turns away from casting anything that's relevant. Dauntless Bodyguard without creature. It's not good, I believe. No. Okay. We already have Niv-Mizzet mana. I guess now we get Explosion mana. Well, at least it's something to discard to Chemister's Insight. Okay, so it's time for Cyclops. We need some blocker. We might have his Convoke Exile enchantment. Something with Tribunal. I just forgot the name. Ajani. Oh, that's not good. What is going on? Punt? Yeah, I guess there's a punt. Sad face. No, sad face. Because that's pretty sad. Wow, so I guess we pump Cyclops to... Oh, what could it be? Land? Okay, so we pump our Cyclops. We draw 2, we kill a Ajani. Another land and shock. At least there is shock. Well, okay. But Ajani is down, Cyclops done their work. They are already paid for themselves. Oh, itself. Oh, and our opponents scoop it up. Okay, so this is our first game. We show that way. We have pretty decent hand. Got a snipe popped. Cards to cast. So we play Mountain. Alright, play Mountain actually. Okay, here we go. It's a mirror matchup. So we drew a land. We cast Sulphur Falls and we pass the turn. And the same goes for our opponent. We cast Opt to find something, and it's actually something. Electrostatic Field is a card, but we prefer to start with Guttersnipe, which will probably get removed. And that is what happened. Okay, so we go 4th land for our opponent. They let us play our game, so we cast Electrostatic Field just because, and there's 5th land from our opponent. We have now Chemister's Insight, risk factors to cast, so we are in pretty good shape. And we cast Chemister's Insight. We deal 1 damage. Our opponent keeps on doing nothing. We draw pretty decent cards, against Drakes especially. And now we'll have a chance to cast 2 copies of Risk Factors, which is pretty good. And it is going to be copied. We don't mind, we can take it. And we will cast another copy of Risk Factor. I will cast. I should stop doing this whiffing, but it's not that bad, I believe. Okay, so we drew some cards, and now we have Electrostatic Field drawn. We have 3 beacon balls that are useless so far, as our opponent does not want to play Drakes, but now our Lightning Strike deals, I believe, 6 damage, which is pretty awesome. There was a radical idea from our opponent, which we don't really mind. Okay, another Lightning Strike. This is pretty awesome. And we copy it. That's good. Okay, but there comes Ionize. And now we cast... What did we cast? What? Oh, nothing. Okay, so that was the end of the game. Our opponent skipped the game. We begin with pretty expensive to cast hand and having only 2 lands, which is not that good. Okay, but I drew a mountain. Okay, so our opponent also has 3 lands. We cast out. We take the mountain, of course, because we need mana to cast this Izzet. But we'll begin with another creature, which is Electrostatic Field, which performs for us really well. But there comes Lava Coil and also our Electrostatic Field. We cast Risk Factor mainly to avoid counter spells, but we just took Negate into our face. But we don't mind, as we still have Risk Factor in our graveyard. Jumpstart is awesome. But that's Ral Izzet Viceroy, which is pretty good as we don't have ways to deal with him. Well, we actually have. We wanted to cast Lightning Strike, copy it, but there was some kind of bug, so we couldn't make it. I cast another Risk Factor. They took it into face back. I mean, he or she. Crackling Drake. Okay, I don't care because I had Beacon Bolt and Izzet. That was the card I decided to play at that moment. Okay, but there comes Lava Coil, and our Izzet is in troubles. Big troubles. They sacrificed Ral Izzet Viceroy. Okay, another Crackling Drake, and we are not in a good shape. But it's not that bad. We have Beacon Bolt to copy. And what is our opponent going to do now? We have some lands, but it doesn't seem so bad as we have expansion. And that's what I play. Expansion for 4, I believe. But it gets syncopated, and now we have a problem. But Fireman's Research is decent, maybe not when you don't have anything to cast, but 1 Lightning Strike. And there is Electromancer, which is pretty good card. I believe it will be useful also in our build. Okay, so what is going on? We take 2. Alright. Chemister's Inside Mind Phase. And that's all. We cast Lightning Strike to remove this Goblin. And so it goes. There comes Izzet and another Goblin. We are in bad shape. Field, that is not enough. But we keep on fighting. Try to remove this Izzet. But it's not that easy. It's not that easy, as they drew a ton of cards and dealt some damage. We killed Izzet, so it's something. We take 2. Our opponent has 5 cards, and among them there is Izzet. I check what is the draw. It's Essence Scatter, and that's not enough. We don't have chance, so we go to game 3. Mulligan. We have 3 lands, Essence Scatter and Lightning Strike, which is pretty decent, I believe, and Ionize. Mountain from our opponent, Island, and there goes the Goblin, because we don't want to see him, so we strike him. Okay, another Izzet, really useful card whenever you have 3 lands and no card draw. But there is another Electromancer, and it seems that our opponent is also stuck on lands, because we drew Essence Scatter, and well, that's something, because we can Essence Scatter 3rd Goblin, which was really good for us, I believe. You know, 3 goblins in graveyard. Our opponent drew into a land, but that doesn't mean too much because he doesn't have anything to cast, or at least not for now. And we also drew into Sulphur Falls, just one more land for Izzet. I decided to counter this Chemister's Insight, but it's not a really good idea to counter this card as it has a jumpstart, so it's like letting go the counter spell. But I believe that it was pretty important for our opponent not to draw a land from this Chemister's Insight. But we drew into a land, and that's the moment I cast Izzet, which is pretty awesome guy. What is going on? Something big? Yes, it's another Izzet, but fortunately we have ways to deal with him, just because we have big on board, and they don't have mana for any counter spells, so I guess this is the end for our opponent's Izzet. And we have spare copy in our hand, which I am perfectly okay with. And there is Crackling Drake. Alright, so there is something to remove. I decided to hit Drake with Izzet and then use Beacon Bolt. And now there we attack, and our opponent casts out. We want to copy it, and I planned to copy it another one time, but they scooped it up. Today we went 4-0, but I also failed to record one mirror matchup in which we lose, so it's more like 4-1, and I didn't want to upload this game in the way I uploaded the last one, so with voiceover, because it was pretty boring, grindy control game. I must say that this deck feels really powerful. I'm not sure if it's better than Drake build, but I think it makes sense to play it this way. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe to the channel. See you soon!